If you're an empath, the holiday season, Christmas time can feel like walking through a minefield of people's emotions while you're carrying everyone else's baggage. So it could be your aunt is anxiety about the upcoming Christmas lunch, or your partner's stressing about buying presents, or your kids are having sugar crashes at school. There are so many ways that empaths get thrown around during the holiday season. And this video is for you if you are wanting really solid tips on how to manage this season, not only to survive it, but to actually thrive your way through it. So, the first tip, anchor into your body. Now, I'm going to take you through a process right now. Take your hand and try and locate a part of your body that you can have a reference to. So for me, I very easily can connect into my womb space and my heart. So I'll usually place my hand on one of these areas, but just take a few moments now and see if you can feel into where feels accessible to you. And if there's nowhere, this is fine. Your hand on your belly or your heart is going to help you to create that awareness. And you're just going to close down your eyes and breathe, taking 3 long, slow breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth as you create an anchor point within your body, within your system. And this is going to help to anchor your energy inside rather than having it running around and feeling into everybody else's field, everybody else's emotions, what is going on for everyone. You're going to actually tap into what is genuinely yours, what is your true energy signature. So just take a few moments, breathe, feel, and anchor in. And you can do this on public transport. You can do this while you're waiting for somebody. You can do this at a shopping center while you're eating out. It's quite a subtle way of just connecting into yourself and anchoring in to the present moment, to yourself, and restoring some energetic sovereignty within your body. Tip number 2, catch the escape artist that is your energy. Allow for yourself to, now that you've got an anchor point, now that you've got a place where you can restore some kind of safety and connection in your body, watch for those moments when your energy starts to come out of your body. And it will. It'll start to, once you become aware of this, you're in amongst people, parties, lunches, dinners, whatever it is in shopping centers, you'll notice that your energy starts to try and escape. It will try and sort of move out. And this is the empaths seeking to feel into what's going on outside. And that's why you feel so exhausted after any of these sorts of interactions. And you want to just observe that escape artist trying to get out and anchor it back in using that process I just shared with you. Breathe it back in. I often say to my clients to sit your energy back down, and you might even just draw your energy back down into your sit bones, into your lower back. Bring your energy down, sit it back down, and let yourself feel far more present in your body than what your system maybe inadvertently kind of naturally tending to do, which is escape so that it can be out there feeling all the things, opening up all those tabs on everyone and everything, because that is the natural empath tendency, and rather calling it back into your system and allowing for you to operate at your full battery capacity rather than depleted and on empty. And tip number 3, calendar in your restoration time. I have a friend, Jenna, who often says that if you don't put it in the calendar, it doesn't get done. And or if it's the person who puts the thing in the calendar first who gets to do the thing they want. And I love this and I remember this because it is truly the case, especially at times when you're syncing calendars, right? You're synchronizing calendars with so many different people who you want to catch up with and family members who are doing all kinds of different things. that you will probably be left with not a lot of time to yourself. And so while you have a little bit of time, maybe before it starts to become too intense, get this scheduled in. I highly recommend at least 3 moments in time throughout the week that you are spending on your own and in restoration. So create some space to do that thing that you know lets you feel your fullest, right? We don't want to get to the end of this holiday season and just be a martyr and be completely strung out and, having everyone else need to deal with the fallout of that. Create some space now. Look at your calendar and schedule in the massage, schedule in the forest walk, schedule in the beach trip or a swim or something that tends to you, your body, and your energy. And it doesn't even need to be all that long. It could just be an hour or two. But letting yourself create some space and letting it have primacy within the calendar is so important, because you will get ridden over if you do not create that space for yourself first and foremost. So schedule that in, calendar in your restoration, and let yourself feel full and overflowing this holiday season, rather than in a state of constantly trying to catch up, in a martyred space of I never get to do what I want. Rather, that you get to turn up and be the fullest version of you for everyone and every interaction and every event. And you can truly give the gifts that the empath was here to give, which is that safe space of being the energy field that people feel amazing interacting with, and allowing for people to truly feel connection with you, rather than feeling that inadvertent resentment that you may have because you haven't given that time to yourself. I hope these tips have helped. I hope they help you navigate through what can be quite an intense time for any empath or highly sensitive person. If you have any tips, please drop them in the comments below, and consider liking and subscribing to my channel for even more empath and energy sensitive tips. Sending lots of love. Bye. Look down the camera. Look down the barrel. Look down the barrel. Okay, be quiet. No meowing. Woo! So much black hair. Okay.